Defining Palestine is never easy. It has a lot to do with the perspective of the one who is defining Palestine. So for a lot of people, Palestine is a land. For others, it's the nation and the people. For others, it's a cause, whether a humanitarian cause or a political cause.
My name is Areen Bahour. I'm a sophomore at MIT studying chemical engineering. I was born in the States but raised in Palestine to a Palestinian family.
My name's Hana Khalil. I'm a super senior at MIT. It's my 5th year here, finishing up my major in mechanical engineering with a minor in applied international studies. I'm born and raised in the States, but my parents are from Palestine. I'm originally Palestinian.
My name is Mohamad Merhi. I'm a Palestinian refugee who grew up in Lebanon. I'm currently a PhD student in mechanical engineering at MIT. I'm originally from Palestine. My grandparents were from Palestine. I grew up in Lebanon, and my parents were born in Lebanon as well.
I got the American citizenship because of being born here, plus my father is a Palestinian American born and raised in the States. And then I have an Israeli issued Palestinian ID, which is basically a green thing with a paper in it, written in Arabic and Hebrew, which basically gives me residency in Palestine. It's exactly like a green card here, the same idea. And then when you have that ID, you can also print a Palestinian passport, which looks like any other passport. What's interesting about citizenship is that, for me at least, I can be an American anywhere I want in the world. I can right now travel to Europe, for example, but then I cannot practice being an American inside the Palestinian-Israeli borders.
Palestinians who are born in Lebanon do not get any form of citizenship. So I'm stateless. I have no passport. It's more of a travel document issued by the Lebanese government for those who are originally from Palestine.
I have an American citizenship, which essentially allows me to go wherever I want, whenever I want, however I want. I do not have Palestinian citizenship, which is what makes my life easier compared to other people's.
As a Palestinian ID holder, I cannot go to Jerusalem, go to the beach, anywhere people would think. Here it's so easy to decide to go to. And that's really something that restricts the freedom that you have.
Some of my family members do have Palestinian IDs. The trip usually doesn't involve a direct flight. I'd have to go through Jordan, then through Jordan cross over into Israel, then get into the West Bank.
Palestinian refugees in Lebanon face a lot of social, economic, and legal seclusion. They face a lot of discrimination, and dealing with these problems, Palestine grows to be more of something that everyone relates to every day.
You have your background that you can never let go of, and so you come here with it, hoping to present that perspective to people who might not know better. And generating that interest is actually one of the hardest things.
I do make that clear when I do introduce myself. I don't just say oh, I'm American. I usually do say I'm Palestinian American. And so they ask from where have you lived there, who lived there, where in Palestine, what's Palestine? Some people just oh, did you say Pakistan?
In Cambridge, at least, most of the people I meet, they don't have a lot of prejudices against Palestinians. And for most of these people, Palestine or Lebanon or Syria or Jordan, these are all one group. They don't actually know the difference between people. They're just, oh, these are the Arabs or the Middle Easterners.
And there are several reactions. You have the person who's completely excited that they've met someone from somewhere they haven't seen anybody from before and they want to know your opinions. But then there's the very frustrating reaction when once they talk to me as an American, as a student in MIT, regardless my nationality, and then once they know I'm Palestinian, you feel the negative vibe, either that you're less interesting, I want to say kind of devalued, although that's too strong, and then some might even just not project the same respect they might have had before.
They ask oh, how's life there? Because, on the news, Palestine, when it does come up, it's in a war or something's going on. Just people still live normal lives. They're not always under living in a war zone.
A lot of them are just misinformed or haven't read much about it. So if they know I'm Palestinian, they would definitely there are a number of them that have reacted negatively because of some kind of idea they have formed based on whatever they read.
We all share the same cause, and we all share the same characteristic of being Palestinians abroad, and that should be more like, even with people's reaction, I think that should be more of a motivation than a discouragement to try and, you know, go out there and show the world what Palestine is really about.